at this, please. It is more likely than you might imagine that the price of XRP will reach $1,000. No crypto weekend has ever been more boring than this one. The values of popular alternative coins hardly moved. XRP also belongs to this category because its price has been steady for a number of days at the UEI $3.10 level. Analyst Vincent Van Coe's recent bizarre article regarding XRP's eventual future created quite a stir on X, formerly Twitter. He jumped right into what seems like a wild situation because his 220,000 followers were waiting for him to say something. XRP might hit $10,000. According to Van Coe, the XRP to 100,000 story is well known, although it is still quite unlikely. The possibility is more than you might think. At the heart of his argument is the notion that XRP may be used as a universal cross-border currency. The cash on hand is the key. Van Coe claims that the $10,000 price point is not an accident. It's a purposeful one that could lead to massive global transactions. There must be a significant amount of money flowing throughout the globe to begin with. Should XRP's price rise to $10,000, it might emerge as a significant player in the world financial arena. He emphasized that a large market capitalization does not necessarily indicate a corresponding capital injection. Second, he presented the administration with an intriguing proposition. The United States would need to quickly purchase 40 to 45 billion XRP in order to prevent other nations from controlling the market. Fortunately, the current XRP escrow and Chris Larson's holdings are at or near this level. Van Coe said, a change in strategy might happen suddenly. Countries like China, Russia, Iran, and North Korea may swiftly accumulate substantial XRP holdings, which they might then utilize as reserves. Van Coe's leader gave a nuanced response when one of his supporters questioned how the government could simply set the price. In particular, he suggested offering rock-bottom interest rates on 50-year special-purpose treasury bills. It was his most radical claim. It's possible that the U.S. has a $400 trillion untradeable XRP reserve. The country can regulate liquidity and stabilize supplies globally, much like a global treasury. These are only tests. Keep in mind, Van Coe remarked. This is just my opinion. It's not real, he said. I'm going to release this to see if there are any issues. The expert claims that if the U.S. embraced XRP rather than competing with the USD, it would acquire a new kind of financial dominance. He claims that this might stabilize the dollar and help lower the national debt without causing inflation. Since the beginning, everyone has been expecting XRP to reach the $10,000 milestone, and you won't believe what actually happened. This idea has been greatly enhanced by the endorsement of Larry Finn of BlackRock. He is serious when he states that XRP is worth $110,000. He's referring to it as a prerequisite. Don't give up, things will get better. BlackRock is reportedly developing exchange-traded funds, ETFs, with an emphasis on XRP. Yes, you read correctly, but there's more? With $1.20 quadrillion expected to move between the XRP ledger and Ripple, you can see what lies at the core of the enormous $30 trillion real estate industry that Larry Thinking is researching. The XRP ledger is now prepared to tokenize everything. So let's proceed to the next section. It's absurd that we're just discussing $10,000 per XRP. It's possible that the value may reach $6,000. Another incredible Here's a clip from the next part of our movie that will catch your eye. The long-awaited video is now here. Larry thinks he is verifying BlackRock's switch to an XRP exchange-traded fund. This realization is action rather than simply words. A major tokenization of Ripple and its digital asset XRP is imminent. This rebuilding is good for you. BlackRock will support your move in the new year. The introduction of the Bitcoin ETF serves as an illustration of our attempts to validate and strengthen the security of Bitcoin. If you plan to introduce another exchange-traded fund, do let me know. You have Ether on hand, I understand, but how about an XRP ETF? I won't if you don't want me to. In any case, the well-known Crypto.com exchange has caused a flurry of strange developments in the cryptocurrency sector lately, especially with regard to XRP, whose value has skyrocketed to an astounding $43,000. As you may recall, we talked about a $7,000 XRP problem at a significant exchange last week. It is now the turn of Crypto.com, and it appears that these abrupt spikes in XRP's value are typically happening on various exchanges. Therefore, this is a part of a developing pattern rather than an isolated incident. Let's go on to another intriguing discovery from my research that is unrelated to BlackRock or the current spike in the price of XRP. We'll talk about the famous SEC chairman Gary Gensler, who took over from Jake Clinton. Gensler regularly classifies XRP as a security, as you may know. The most fascinating part, RM Gensler, is now here. The fact that Gary Gensler, the head of the SEC, is still classifying XRP as a security and that his identical twin brother is remarkably similar to Gary in appearance and age appears to have some odd connection. Despite Robert's well-known position as T. Price's vice president, upon closer examination, it becomes evident that TR Price is not your typical investing company. Instead, it is one of the major investors in Bitcoin, Ethereum, and yes, his twin brother, XRP, works closely with a financial firm that owns a significant portion of SRP and other cryptocurrencies. The intricate dynamics of Bitcoin investments and laws are the subject of this intriguing study. Is if, like Bitcoin and Ethereum, TR Price's vice president Robert Gensler has unique insight on XRP's future. The SEC has denied any insider trading, and the company owns substantial stakes in all three cryptocurrencies. SEC officials are apparently telling their family about digital assets that would soon be considered non-safety, which lends credence to this notion. The family members then make early investments in these assets, resulting in value skyrocketing, allowing the family members to profit handsomely from low-cost purchases and high-profit sales. It is logical to believe that Robert Gensler and his brother Gary Gensler would have had insider knowledge about the SEC's potential loss in a lawsuit against XRP, given the multiple investigations and stories that have revealed the agency's questionable tactics. Congress might attempt to arbitrate a settlement between Ripple Labs and the SEC if this is the case, making it the perfect time for astute investors to purchase XRP. We invest in Bitcoin, Ethereum, and most importantly XRP, which adds a new layer to our story as we keep a careful eye on the price of TRO and speculate about its potential to soar. According to Jack the Ripper and other fervent analysts, XRP's value will skyrocket, maybe reaching $589. This audacious forecast demonstrates the growing curiosity and conjecture about XRP and its potential in the cryptocurrency market. The range of other estimates is between $10,000 and $60,000. And XRPF, in my opinion, will be the first significant step taken by Wall Street in its attempt to enter the profitable XRP market. However, this incident is more complex than it first appears. Regarding Crypt Basic, an analyst has some intriguing news. This insight got me to thinking, and we should investigate it. A former Ripple director takes notice of JP Morgan's big foray into XRP as the scenario progresses. A former Ripple director responded to a controversial claim made by Ben Armstrong, a former member of the BitBoy cryptocurrency brand CLS, about JP Morgan's purported involvement in XRP. Armstrong, a prominent person in the cryptocurrency field, wrote a number of articles